Hello and welcome to Ellen Ruth Soap. I'm Ellen and today I'm getting ready to make a Be Mine Valentine's inspired soap, and I am going to be pouring little heart embeds to go down in there from a previous soap batch. I'm going to be pouring a bunch of embed molds and these will be part of that, hopefully. And so for the fragrance today for my Be Mine soap, I'm going to be using wild currant and sandalwood from Wholesale Supplies Plus. This is a really, really nice smell, and I consider this a unisex. It has a little bit of sweetness. The wild currant is a little sweet and tart, and the sandalwood is a little woodsy. So I'm calling it unisex. I don't know if it's technically a masculine scent. I think it's just fabulous. It's a little complex, and I love it. So I think it's just across the board nice. For the color on the body of this soap, I am going to, so the fragrance says it doesn't cause discoloration. I might add a little titanium dioxide just to keep it on the brighter side. And then for a swirl, I'm going to use Love and Sunshine. And the heart molds that I'm going to pour are going to have sort of a pink and red swirl in it, and I really wanted them to stand out, so I didn't want to use a red swirl in the body of the soap because I want the heart to stand out. So I'm using Love and Sunshine for just a wispy swirl in the body. We'll put the embeds down, and then what I'm hoping to do on top, I have Trial by Fire, and I'm going to make a teeny little bit of soap batter to do dots on top and pull a chopstick through and try to make little hearts on top of the soap. We'll see. I tried this once years ago and they kind of just look like swirls, so I'm going for hearts. We'll see if we can make it happen. Again, we'll see how the soap is behaving, and if everything's working in my favor, I will try to do little hearts on top. Otherwise, we might just do a scoopy top or something and it'll be beautiful, I'm sure. But that's in my mind, that's where I'm headed. So you're coming along with me. This is going to be a goat milk soap, and I'm going to do milk and oil method today. So let me get everything pulled together, get my goat milk lye solution prepped. Actually, it's not a goat milk lye solution. Get my lye solution prepped, get my goat milk ready to go in the oils. You know what I'm saying. All right, and we'll come back and make some Be Mine Valentine's soap. All right, we're ready to get rolling. And this wild currant sandalwood smells so nice. I already have it in here to my oils. It got good reviews. You know me, I like to live on the edge. I haven't soaped with it, but we're going to put it in here and give it a try, right? So here's the additives. This is my goat milk in oil, because we're adding it straight into the oils. I have water discounted or liquid discounted from the main volume of my lye solution to make room for it in here. And I'm going to do my regular dry additives. So I will do 2 tablespoons of heavy cream powder because it's so luxurious and nice. And then 2 tablespoons each of the kale and clay and the colloidal oats. And we'll get this all blended up, and then we will come back with our discounted lye solution, distilled water, of course, discounted for the goat milk. So let's get this blended in and we'll come back and get moving forward. All right, just about ready to add the lye solution. I made this yesterday. It's cold in my basement. There's lye lint on top here, so I will be straining it through my little strainer. It's not harmful, but I just definitely don't want any chunkage in here. So I have my embeds already measured and off to the side, and they're so cute. And then also I have my yellow dispersed in a little distilled water here, ready to mix for my wispy swirls. And then I have a little Dixie cup here that I'm going to do for those little dots. Going to mix it in here with a little bit of the soap batter. I have my little whisk in there, and hopefully I can do the little heart dots on top. We'll see, otherwise it'll just swirl, and that's pretty too. But I wanted to show you what I got at my local grocery store. These are teeny tiny little hearts in all those pretty colors. This is a Wilton sugar sprinkle. They're just made out of sugar, and so I'm keeping my option open depending on how those little heart dot swirls came out, but I may or may not incorporate these, but they were just so pretty, so I had to grab them. So that's what's going on. All right, here's my strainer. Let's strain it in here and get up to a nice light emulsion. I'm going to proceed cautiously because, again, I haven't soaked with this before, so it's a little bold of me to have the fragrance already in there. But I have a busy soaping day and I just didn't feel like hassling with it, so I put it in there. So hopefully it will behave as advertised. All right, see, and we just saved that little bit of lye lint there out. So here we go. Smells great. I hope this behaves well because this fragrance is really, really nice. Ooh, look at that yellow. That's a reaction with the goat milk sugars and all that. Boy, that's quite lovely. Kind of looks like mustard. We'll see if it bounces back. That's almost the same color as the mica. I was not expecting that. I may throw a little TD in the uncolored portion here just to see what we got going on, but yeah, interesting. All right, I'm going to pour just a little bit off into my Dixie cup here for those dots. Not much. All right, it's the next day and I'm very anxious to get in here to these Be Mine soaps that smell so good. And that fragrance oil discoloring to that bright yellow orange yesterday really threw me off. I'm like, oh boy, I sure hope it bounces back. And sure enough, it did. Aren't those pretty? It's like a little lovey party on the top. So I can't wait to get in here and see how those embeds and the yellow swirl came out and all that. That color morph surprised me, but other than that, everything behaved beautifully. This fragrance smells great today, and it was very nice to work with. So yeah, color morphing aside, let's get in here and see what we've got. I'm ready to get into these and see how those little heart embeds and the swirls came out. So it's still a little bit dark here. See that ivory color on top? That's what this is going to cure out to be. And I think the yellow swirls will stand out a little bit more after it gets some air exposure and all of that. Also, I had, when I pulled off that soap to do the little, heart swirls on top, I had a little extra red, so I did that drizzle down in the middle because I didn't want to waste the soap batter. So that's why there's going to be a red swirl in there also. So yeah, after I filled that Dixie cup up and was looking at it, I was like, oh my, that's more red than I need. So let's do a little swirl. Ooh, that's pretty. I'm glad I added it. It's kind of like a little drip. These are cute and they smell so good. That wild currant sandalwood is a very nice fragrance. Oh, that's pretty. Those little hearts are really cute. All right, let's get into the next loaf. I'm loving those little hearts on the top. So cute. And the sprinkles. Sometimes sprinkles are just hard to resist. And the little sugar sprinkles, that you can get in the wedding decorating aisle or the holiday decorating are skin safe because they're edible, but sometimes they can bleed colors. I felt okay with these being on top. I did cover this and it went through gel phase, but oh, these are happy. See, I think you would be mine with these, right? Like a little Valentine, be mine. Anyway, sugar sprinkles. Yeah. So, and again, they're just sugar, so they'll just pop off in the shower. They're not going to hurt your septic system. They're, obviously they will just dissolve in water. So they're cute. I don't like to overuse them, but sometimes they're just so cute and festive. And, with the holidays, you can usually find sprinkles that sort of match the theme of the season. The little wispy is kind of pretty. It's very subtle. The little hearts came out so cute. Yay, be mine. And the yellow is very, very subtle, but I do believe after a little bit of air exposure, it will pop out just a little more. Like that's the color on top. I think we'll see. Only time will tell. So let me keep going on these.